New study ranking Utah as the #1 state seeing a rise in impaired driving. Now, at the same time here, that study by Car Insurance Savings found Utah to be the last in alcohol consumption.
So it begs the question, why are we seeing this spike? And do these numbers match up with local law enforcement? Traffic specialist Katya Stepovic explains.
From 2019 to 2022, a study found that Utah saw a 175% increase in the number of drivers involved in fatal crashes under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
It's always alarming when we see an increase in DUIs and fatalities related on Utah roads. DUI is absolutely a preventable issue, and it's a choice that people make, and we need people to make the right choice ahead of time.
But as Utah law enforcement officials explain, the study only focused on the spike from 2019 to 2022, and 2019 was a great year on Utah roads, following the implementation of the new .05 blood alcohol content law, making the spike from 2019 to the next year more drastic than any other state.
We actually saw a 44% decrease in alcohol-related fatalities the following year. So people responded to the messaging that we put out and to the calls to action that we put out to drivers to simply drive sober and make sure that you're not over the lower limit.
Well, 2019 was a different year for us, where we saw an exceptionally low number of fatalities that year. But when you take a bigger look at that picture and incorporate more data in it, the increase isn't quite as much.
While the study may be more than just the headline, what it does point out is that Utah drivers did make a collective positive change on road fatalities in the year of 2019, and drivers need to get back to those behaviors.
We need to separate the act of drinking from the task of driving. They need to be separate, and people need to plan ahead and get a sober ride home. And we need to bring those reminders back to let people know that it's not okay to drink and drive, and it's not okay to use drugs and drive.
And just a reminder to choose your celebrations wisely as we get closer and closer to this Halloween holiday. We are in the middle of a DUI blitz right now, which means you can expect to see increased law enforcement presence out and about all until Tuesday night. For KSL 5 News, I'm Katya Stepovic.
Katya, thank you. This is a good time to remember you hold the key when it comes to zero fatalities on our roads. Utah Highway Patrol says all drivers should remember their ABCs when they get behind the wheel. A is drive attentive. B, drive buckled. C, drive calm. These reminders, they say, could save a life.